So in this problem, we're trying to balance a redox reaction in basic solution. And oftentimes I would have a student who had trouble balancing basic solution, but they could balance an acid solution. So I would just tell them to go ahead and balance it in acid and then neutralize it at the end by adding hydroxide to both sides. So that's what we're gonna try this time. So the first half equation would be BrO minus goes to BrO3 minus, and I've got 1 oxygen and 3 here. And since we're going to balance this in acid solution to start, we're allowed to add H2O or H plus to whatever side we need to get it to balance. So we're going to add 2 waters here to get my 2 oxygens. And that's going to give me 4 hydrogens on the left. So I'm going to add 4 H plus over here. And now I've got a -1 charge on the left, but a +3 charge on the right. So I'm going to add 4 more electrons. Now I've got a -1 charge on both sides. My second half equation would be Cu2 plus goes to Cu plus. And it's already balanced except for the charge, so I add 1 E minus to the left, and now it's balanced. When I go to add these 2 together, though, my electrons aren't going to cancel out, and I need my electrons to cancel out because you can't just have free electrons floating around in a balanced equation, right? So we're going to multiply this whole thing by 4. So I have 4 of everything here. And now my 4E minus and my 4E minus are going to cancel when I add them together. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to have BrO minus plus 2H2O plus 4 Cu2 plus goes to BrO3 minus plus 4H plus 4 Cu plus. So I have a balanced equation, but it's an acid solution, so we need to neutralize these H pluses. So we're going to add 4 hydroxides to both sides. We're going to say 4 OH minus. This arrow is, the yield sign is really just like an equal sign, right? So 4 OH minus equals 4 OH minus. So now when we do that, these 4 OH minus and these H plus and OH and the H plus and the OH minus turn into 4 waters. So this is really 4 waters, 4 HOH, right? But on the left, I have 2 waters. So I'm going to cancel these 2 out. And then I'm going to make this whole thing just 2H2O, okay? And so now when we do the whole thing, we have BrO minus plus 4 OH minus plus 4 Cu2 plus yields BrO3 minus plus 4 Cu plus 2 H2O. So now it's balanced in basic solution. And if we did it right, the charge should balance and the elements should balance. So I've got a -4, -5, and a +8, so that's a +3. I've got a -1 and a +4, so that's a +3. 1 Br, 1 Br, 1 plus 4 is 5 oxygens. 3 plus 2 is 5 oxygens. 4 hydrogens, and 2 times 2 is 4 hydrogens, 4 coppers, 4 coppers, so it's balanced. So I've just found that it's much easier just to balance. If you're doing the half equation method, that you just always balance it in acid and then neutralize it with hydroxide, and my students usually would get the right answer then. Okay.